All right. We got 2011 build part 3? Yeah. All right. So like we talked about before, we're looking at these big components here, the kind of this is the heart and soul of making this gun run. Our slide to frame and especially our barrel to slide fit. So since last time we talked, we finished, or I did it. There's no we. Well, the cats might have helped. We finished getting that slide to frame fit, whole length. Ooh, yeah. All right. So slide to frame fit is complete. The frame is going off for now. So what we're talking about now is looking at our slide and our sweet KKM bull barrel 40. Remember, this is 40 Smith & Wesson. Oh yeah, major power factor here. So like we've talked about, nothing fits. You got to make it all fit. So where that's supposed to line up and lock up, it's too big. The barrel is oversized, so we've got to fit it. So looking at some of the tools we're going to be using, a barrel alignment block. There's two sides to it with different tolerances for different barrels. For the locking lug, or not the locking lugs. Whatever. Okay, so getting that aligned there to make sure you're centered. And that barrel is centered and stays centered there while you're working on things. So that's one tool we'll be using. The super trusty analog Starrett calipers. No batteries necessary. Bench block. And probably the most expensive file I own. This is our locking lug file. What we're working on now, it has two safe sides. So you can see there's no teeth. Then there's teeth, no teeth, teeth. So that is when, so that is for when we are filing these face, or we're going to start here. On this face right here, we don't file this piece, only this piece. Not there, but there. So when the teeth are facing down, that non-toothed side is riding against there. So that is actually the first thing we do to start that barrel fitting, filing this face right here. Our barrel or bench block helps us, keep things aligned, keep things in place while we're working. That's really what that's for. And then I've already done some math right here. So basically, get everything set up in the bench, not the bench block, get everything set up in your slide with our barrel alignment block, other side. Or before that, we measured the distance. We measured from here to here inside the slide, and then we measured from here to here, the outside of the slide. Then we put everything together and we measure from here to here, and then the barrel hood itself. So that gave us these numbers. So our total distance, so our space in the middle, okay, where the barrel hood needs to fit, I got 377 thousandths. And then the distance between the inside of the frame and outside of the frame, 290 thousandths, for a total of 667 thousandths. All right, then we measured the barrel hood, got 397 thousandths. We do the math, we do math, and we see we only need to knock off about 1/1000th of an inch for that barrel hood measurement to get it to mesh up there. So I'm going to work on that. We'll take a look at it in a few minutes and see where we're at and come back to it. All right, we've been filing for a while, using our alignment block again to check, measure, and we've got the hood laterally in place. So slides out. Okay, we can see that now locks in place. But you can see this gap right there. So that basically means we have to take that much material off the back of the hood for every component to lock up. So we have those lugs in there. See those lines in here? Meshing there. Okay? So that's the next step. It's taking, well, in my case here, a lot of material off of this face right here. We'll probably be using some layout fluid, Dicam layout fluid, to do that final finish fit. We'll check it out when we get there. All right. All right, after much filing, we have achieved lockup. So I'm holding it in place. It should drop free, which it is. See that motion? Okay, locked up, drop free. Now another test. 0 forward to back wiggle. Okay, we are locked up. Okay, that just dropped free. That lock up. Okay. That's what we need. 0 wiggle. I'll show you the best I can. So basically, this edge right here, this furthest back edge, comes around and grabs onto that lip. Once you can get it locked into there, that's your lock in or your lock up. See? Boop. So it's gripping onto that. It's biting on right there. Oops. All right, I'm adding this little bit in while I'm editing this video together because I realized I forgot something. So basically, after reviewing everything here, so we got our barrel, remember, those top lugs, okay, those ridges there, those still need to get some final fitment as well, and possibly the end of the barrel itself, where it interfaces with the front of the slide, and then, I'm sorry, the lighting isn't the best, but you saw it in the other stuff. There's the lugs where those parts and that meshes up, okay, like we just looked at, where that literally grabs on in there. So what will have to be done still is, everything looks perfect. Ooh, I can see myself right through there, so it's a straight line through the firing pin hole out the barrel. But what needs to be seen more is making sure that that casing, basically where the primer is going to live, is centered in that hole. So one way to do that is with a go or no-go gauge, or a spent casing. 2 issues that I have currently is I need to order my chamber reamer, because this is not it's a short chamber. So its diameter is pretty much where it needs to be. 1 second. So here is a reloaded casing with no primer. One of my friends made this for me, okay, as a test dummy. If you will note, as I get the barrel out quickly, it don't go in all the way, okay? So that chamber needs to be finish reamed in order for me to finish fitting the barrel. So I've got those parts on order. I didn't order those tools yet. Oops. So the reamer and the no-go gauges, as well as I got those casings obviously too. So that'll be the final part of getting that lockup just right for that barrel, and then we'll be going on to the next parts after that. So now we'll wrap up the video. That's what we want right there. All right. Lighting's kind of tough right here, sorry. But getting that hood is now lined up. This barrel is almost completely fitted now. Almost. we'll be looking at next, actually getting the whole unit fitted with the slide. So that will be our next video. We'll talk about that. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you learned something. Hope you're enjoying the process here. Like, share, subscribe, and have a great rest of your day.